That's not right. Why is that not deleted yet? So there's a bunch of songs that I need to get rid of in my playlist. That's good. So, we're gonna be using copyrighted music, so the stream is not gonna be uploaded, just for your information. No one saw the stream earlier, right? Hoping not. It was a terrible CSGO stream. Just to have it mentioned for the people that weren't here for it. So, I love this song. Not the vocals. I hate the vocals. We're gonna continue on with the UMP and hopefully complete it today. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. What's up, Sun God, Unmo, GG, Kingfisher Vlogs. Yeah, we are ready. Actually, before that, we're gonna wait until some more people come in here. It does not shoot CS. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, that's right. Love the song. Not vocals. I hate the vocals. Everything else is beautiful. Sup Jimmy, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm gonna show you guys something that I've been working on. Two things that I've been working on that I'm actually really excited about to get out to you guys. So, I have made a Luger. I wanted it to be different than MGN's, than Nick Brick's, than pretty much everyone else's Luger. So I've made a different grip for it, and the top receiver is not 3 wide like everyone else does. Just because I want to be kind of unique, about as unique as I can be today with the way Lego guns are going. But yeah, I've already ordered all the pieces for this, or set up the order for the pieces, not ordered them. And there's supposed to be a 2x2 plate here. LDD just doesn't want it, but Studio fixed it, so it's fine. But yeah, I will be making a video of this when I get it in real life, which will be in a bit over a month. So, about time you made the UMP remake. I've been working on it for a while. Didn't I already make a Luger a really long time ago? So, yeah, it'll be made soon. Also, P90 tutorial coming out. I released the file for it in LDD like a really long time ago, and no one was able to download it because I had to clean up my files on Google Drive. So, yeah, it's just gonna be split up into parts, and I'm gonna go with step by step on this one because it seemed to work on the others. So yeah, it is really simple, so it should be no problem. Just gonna dismount it a tiny bit more. So yeah, there's a couple of parts to make for it, and it's gonna take quite a bit of parts. But I wouldn't bother putting out a piece list for this because there's pieces that people most likely have, and if they don't have those pieces, then they can order them. So yeah. That's about it though. Let's get started on the UMP. You were waiting for this stream for so long. It's been really long. Yeah, I know it's you, Trey. Okay. So the bolt catch doesn't look like it works, but it does, or it should work. I believe it does. Last time I was working on this, it should work. It should like barely tilt up enough to go onto this. But if I remember correctly, there was another issue with this, which is this piece. This piece blocks this from going enough down so that the bolt can clear it. Right now it just does not clear it, and we need to fix that. So let's go ahead and see what we can do in here. Let's find out where this plate goes. So this plate can be replaced with a 1x2 on this side, 1x2 on this side, and then we can get a 1x3 tile in under here. So I know people are probably gonna say, oh, why aren't you using Studio? Thing is, I am so used to LDD that it's really hard for me to adapt to Studio, so I'll probably never end up adapting to it at all. Which, yeah, probably is a bit sad, but it's fine for me because I'm pretty happy in LDD right now. It's missing a lot of new parts, fair enough, but I don't really use those new parts for anything. I've seen what they are, and I don't really have a use for them, so it's okay for me. This guy here looks good. Thanks, Dragon Skill 0 to 1. You need to end up doing one of these sometime. You're working on a SL8, weren't you doing the Calico? I wanted to make that a long time ago when some other YouTuber did it. Used to talk to him before. Not too sure what happened. He probably just got busy doing other stuff. But yeah, he made a Calico and I was like, oh god, okay. I kind of want to make that just for fun. So, I've made a different thing now. Now I actually have Chrome for you guys to see when I'm building from reference. So it's a lot easier to point out the different things that I'm building and trying to look for. I'm just gonna need to find a good picture that I can actually use for something. UMP-45 gets nerfed in the latest CSGO update. Screw CSGO and everything it stands for, honestly. I don't know if I want rails on it. No clue. Yeah, sure, this will work. So my airsoft thing, it's accurate in shape, so it's fine. Yeah, it is kind of an uncertainty thing. Okay, so we're doing the handguard right now. I'm gonna open this here, so it's much easier to use. We'll just zoom in a tiny bit, and we're good. So, the part we have right now is the grip, the magwell, the magazine has also come in. So you can see it's 4 studs here, and then it goes to 5, and then it goes to 4. That's just how it goes. Or maybe this is a bit closer to 6. But yeah, it's just what you can do, because you see this is supposed to be 5 because this is supposed to be 4. Because you can see there's a transition here as well. So there's transition, 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 and transition. So also I have a new MP5 grip that I'm going to be implementing into this one. So I'm actually going to need to go get that. Not too sure where it is. Should be on MP5K. Which is this thing, which I was trying to build in real life, and I kind of just lost motivation for it. Not sure why. So here's the grip. We're just gonna go ahead and move all this crap to the side, and we're gonna grab all this. We're just gonna make this a template, and we're just gonna slam it into the file and make it fit. Don't save. UMP-45. So I might make a tutorial for the MP5K just to have it done. Oh, I made 2. Nice. We don't need 2. Oh god, I have to scroll all the way down now. Will we make the UMP tutorial as well? Yeah, at some point I will. That's kind of the plan with the HK guns I make, because I feel like they're mainstream. Like they just look like all the other ones, so it's not really any point to not make a tutorial for it, because everyone pretty much makes the same looking things, so This is supposed to be a bit longer. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go check my... You gotta go. Have a good stream, Chief. Thanks, man. Have a good day. I'm just going over to check my, in real life, MP5K lower. I'm actually gonna use that as reference to make this grip what it's supposed to be. Because right now it's a bit too short. And it's probably not visible. But it is. We're gonna fix that though. So that goes like that. Fuck, I need another stud. Right there. So yeah, this stream is gonna be deleted, just because I'm using copyrighted music. I would rather have to delete the video because of copyrighted music than listen to crappy music that I don't like and you don't like, and it's just, you know, or maybe you don't even like the songs that I listen to, but I want to have something nice to listen to when I'm streaming. Just makes it much more fun to stream. So okay, so now that's correct, and now we just need to extend everything out. What's up, Lego Ghost and Kyle Zhao? I have Rust, I just can't play it on my PC. It's just not working, and it's really annoying because we had a ton of fun playing the game, but now it's just all the time spent in loading screens just does so we lose complete interest in even thinking about playing the game because of loading screens. So yeah, it just takes a long time to try to play that game, so we don't. Okay, now grip is fine. We'll just slam it into the body. Hopefully it should just fit right in. There it goes. Clips perfectly on. Ish. There's a piece missing there. That's nice. I wonder why stuff is missing in here. What in the hell? Oh, I guess I took out the I guess I took out the 1x4s when I deleted the other grip. Should just go in here though, shouldn't they? It worked on the last one. On the MP5, it worked. Okay. Let's just pull the entire lower of the MP5 in. I wish there was a fast way to do it so you didn't have to make it a template. I mean, it's pretty quick too, but it just feels like a slow process. Oh yeah, no, okay, I did something a bit different on the MP5 one. So I guess we'll just try to do this. But if it now does so it doesn't fit into the receiver, and that's kinda sad, because I've now saved the UMP without the original grip. Okay, good. Thank God that worked. Okay, so now it immediately looks better. We have a 3-wide grip. It's supposed to have some roundy pieces on the sides, but it's just not really... Make a tutorial simple, no Technic please. It's really hard to make a Lego gun that has functions without using Technic. If you don't have Technic, then I'd recommend going to buy some Technic if you're gonna follow any Lego gun tutorials, because it's gonna be really hard without. Technic is just essential to building Lego guns, so if you don't have, go get. You won't regret. We're gonna put a screw detail maybe right next to that one, or is it a bit further forwards? It's a tiny bit further forwards, so it's good right there. So we'll just copy a stud on each side like that. Then this side can just be filled with nothing. all of this will just be completely flat because these are just warnings and stuff for the airsoft one that I'm using as a reference picture right now. So, and we can probably just put bricks over this as well. What's up, Scooby? In another video, you make tutorial a grand, please. I'm gonna guess you mean a grand. I haven't really made a good grand yet, so I'm gonna make a tutorial for one if I make a good one, which will probably be never. So there will probably never be a tutorial for a M1 grand, to have it said, because the grand's just a bit tricky. That's a terrible picture. Where is this from? This should do. That's a massive ejection port. Why does it have such a big one? Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. So I'm probably going to be streaming for another half an hour, and then I'm going to go to bed because it is 2:13 a.m. right now. Streaming at night. So let's see here. The magwell begins there. So I'll be one step behind, and then it goes right to the beginning of the trigger guard. So that means we're looking at maybe a 7 long one, so it's right there, and then we need a 1x4 on top of that, like this. We might need a plate layer before that even, because we're not good with the bolt catch right now. I could always just do this though, and have that be the bolt catch. I mean, already this is a sketchy enough thing because I might just let go if there's enough pressure. Oh, nice. It actually goes into the piece right there. Goddamn LDD. Needs some limits at least. Yeah, regardless, we're gonna need to go a plate up with this stuff. Right there. Then we go 1x3 and 1x4. Had to see if that had studs on it. Didn't, which is good. We had some 1x6s going there, so we'll just slam that on top. Delete this and just run some other stuff over that. So first we'll put this over there. Then we'll probably, yeah, we're gonna need more plates over that, I think. I don't know, we'll have to see. What's up, Charlie P. Guerrero? How many bricks tall is my M4? I have no clue. That also depends on which M4, because I've made quite a bit of them. I usually don't take my guns in height though. Or at least not in that way. I just realized, by the way, that it's fine that it's a bit lower. It'll be all good. I need to connect that though. That's really unstable right now. LDD doesn't show stability, but if it did, that would be red. Like, really glowing neon red. Like, okay, you need to fix this issue. This is gonna be really unstable. So, yeah. It's good that we got to fix that time. That should ride right above perfectly. I'm gonna start building a bolt, so we're gonna just put a piece here, and then we're gonna get, I don't know, maybe a 2x3 to start. Delete that, replace this again, get in there. First off, rubber band attachment points. We'll make this hidden, so when you pull back the bolt, you'll only see the, what's it called? Rubber band, I believe is what it's called. What's up, Optimists? And David Geronimo. It's good to see some familiar faces here, like Oplinist. If you guys haven't checked out Oplinist's stuff, you should go check it out. Check out his channel and check out in the my different username Discord server. He's got some insanely good stuff. I might actually just leave this space open here. So I'm gonna put this there, and then a 1x2, just so we have something to build on top of, and then I'm just gonna leave the space up there. I also have to think about how much height I'm building at right now, because I can't have too much height. I need to make the rail attachment ring thingies now that we've got some height. I really need some roundness on this, but I'm not too sure if I can compromise too much on the bottom here. You have a barrel swap mechanism for AR-15 and M4 handguards. Damn, that's complex. Okay, so we're gonna try to see. No problem, Optimist. It's true. Okay, so we're gonna need some of these. These are gonna be our detail makers today. I just know that I'm not gonna be able to make this UMP in real life just because of this on its own. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll have to order some pieces. Thing is, the little money that I get from Google AdSense, I end up using on ordering pieces. I order pieces, I order my models to make in real life, just color coded. And I make those videos so that it's not like the money goes for nothing. So, yeah, everything goes to YouTube. The tiny bit that I make, but that's it's just how it goes. It's fine. Ish. Start my apprenticeship pretty soon, so that should bring me in some more bank than YouTube does. Okay, I'd say that's kind of successful. I don't have any. I gotta go open up the goddamn categories again. What's up, Marcos Dominiguez? And yeah, okay. I think I've already said hey to David Geronimo. Gonna put that there. Hopefully that's kind of correct height. No clue. It should be. Yeah, okay. The real one goes really far down. We're not gonna make this one go that far down because it's gonna look ridiculous. So we're just gonna keep it reasonable. We're gonna slam a 1x16 in here. And we can make a attachment point right there for our rubber band that is coming in. Like that, in the middle maybe. Then we'll slam a 1x1 in under there. I'm slamming a bunch of stuff, I guess. That's the word of the day for me, I suppose. Slamming. Maybe put it right there. I don't know. There. Depends on the rubber band being used in here. No clue what I'd use. Let's not throw too many 1x16s in there. In case someone is going to try to order the gun and there's just a bunch of 1x16s in there, then that's going to be really expensive for someone. So, I'm going to try to be kind of nice, you know. That's the wrong piece. So actually we can use some 2x6s in here. Yeah, because then we can end it off with 1x4. And then, there we go. You just don't get ads from your vids. Yeah, it's not ideal, but you know, it's something. The shape of this isn't really good. I'm not really happy with the way it's going, to be completely honest. But I'm gonna keep going with it because I really cannot be bothered to start doing something else with the design of this, or I'm just gonna never be done with it. So the effort being put in today for it is to complete. Oh, okay, I need to make a thing around there. How am I supposed to do that? I have an idea, but it might just not turn out good. Because this is 7 studs, not 8. I could make it be 8. You know, there's space to pull it out to 8. We'll make it 8. But that's open. Yeah, no, okay, that could work. Yeah, sure. Sure. Will you go over? You will go over somehow. Oh, does it? I think I know what it does. Yeah, no, okay, that doesn't go in there. Okay, good. That's perfect, actually. That works out really good. That makes me... I was supposed to copy that. There we go. And boom. Boom. Fuck. Boom. Okay. There's not too much for these. I haven't covered everything in jumper plates because I know not everyone has jumper plates, so it's a couple of alternations throughout there. So you put 1x1 round bricks in the magazine as dummy bullets. I should do that actually because it do have that. Why all English struggle with saying Spanish names or words? Because it's a different accent. It's like a different accent, it's different pronunciation and all that. It's like hard. I especially struggle with it because I'm not even English or American or anything like that, so it just sounds like it, I guess. Maybe it doesn't even sound like it. So we're gonna go with the standard way of doing this, which is just using the plate with rails. 1x8 with plate. What? 1x8 plate with rails. That's what I was trying to say. So we're just gonna put 2 1x4 plates. Boom, boom. And I believe we're gonna need 2 1x1 plates, and then we can grab a nub piece. Then we should just be able to put a 1x2 tile over that, 1x2 tile over that, and then maybe just copy the same thing to put on top of here. And just like that, we have a ejection port that sticks out. That should be a bit taller. I think. Unsure at this point. This looks like it's like 3.5 bricks tall. 1, 2, 3. We're not at a half yet. I don't think there's any 1x1s, but that's sticking out piece, so. Yeah, I concentrated on English and not Spanish like everyone else did, just because they have like grandparents with uh, houses in Spain and all that. So yeah, I concentrated on English instead because I thought I'd get way more use for English than Spanish. So what I thought of doing is just lifting this up a tiny bit and see what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, that's part of it. So we're gonna put this too, so that gets raised, and we're gonna add a 1x1 in there instead because it's gonna be raised up. Okay, so we're just gonna do this and grab a 1x8, 1x8, 1x10. There we go. And we're just gonna take this and slam it home. Like that, and we're gonna take 1x4 and 1x4, 1x8 and a 2x8. Put those on top and color them correct. And now all we have to do is just build up all this stuff. Also add tiles to the bolts so it'll actually slide. That goes that far in. Gonna grab 1x6, 1x6, 1x2 to shove right in there. And since it goes back a bit more, we're gonna have a 1x3. Actually, we're just gonna use a brick right there. What I forgot to do is make this thing a group to test it out, because I need to see where the bolt catch ends up. But it's looking like it ends up perfectly where I want it, so I don't need to do a test really. Oh yeah, jumper plate. You don't have to say the U after the G, just skip it. So the G's silent? Or which is what? So just Dominiguez? I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm any expert in languages I don't know. So yeah. We're gonna have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is the thing about making stuff in transition is you end up using so many jumper plates. So that's 2 bricks and 2 bricks. That's 4. 4 bricks tall. Yeah, screw the whole raising thing that I started doing. Actually, I'll keep it after I put in the screws in the Handguard to see how it'll end up looking in the height. That should just be right above there. And how much space is there supposed to be in between? Screw in the front, screw in there. Okay, so tiny bit more because these are going to cover. The screws are going to cover over the whole things. So we're going to need to give them some space. This means we can slam this in here. As I said, slam is the word of the day for me, I guess. So after these, then we have vents, and then we go back to 4 studs. Yeah, that should work fine. Because we can put the vents in between. Yeah, this works. It's great. Gonna grab some 1x10s to fill in some space here. Actually, we're gonna need some bricks to fill in because we need to bind everything together so it's not super unstable. There we go. And we're gonna use these because they look the best. Because they're smooth and they look lovely. They have a hole in them, which makes it really look like there's a screw inside, which I like. That's a really cool effect. And we should add the barrel right here too. If I'm not wrong, yep, barrel comes right at these. And the way we do that is we just put a 1x2 on the side, 1x2 on the side, then we'll fill in with some bricks on the back. We'll take a 1x1. It almost sounds like I'm making a tutorial, but I'm not really making a tutorial, which is interesting. We're just gonna go with the standard boomy. Actually, we're gonna see if we can make it be a bit smoother looking, you know, put that in there. So there's a big ring on it, and I can't really do too much about that. You guys know what song this is? I missed some comments. What's up, Brandon Jackson? Who else is building Lego guns right now? Me. Making a studio file for useful techniques, so if that counts, then sure. It sure counts. You got your Lego Super 90 there, building the UMP-45. Nice. Thank you for the AK-47. It was very useful. Also, was the AK magazine meant to be not so sturdy? Yeah, you gotta tape it. Just like Coke said, in the mag, well, it wobbles a bit. It wobbles? Strange. I never had that problem. Never had it wobble before. Could use a barrel piece, but they like to fall off. They don't really have that big of an attachment point on them, so when you fling around again a couple of times, then it ends up flying off. I really hope you guys grew up listening to this song, because I sure did, because it's awesome. I gotta move this so I can actually put this in there. There we go. We're gonna leave that open, actually. There we go. So it wobbles in the magwell. Like, does it wobble back and forth or side to side? That's the question I'm gonna be asking. So I can try to help you with that because it's really weird. I never had that issue. Forgot that I had to do this. Actually, that's not. Huh. Gonna have to put some pieces on here just to know as a reference what I'm working with here. Okay, yeah, that'll work. just gotta get another one of these on top of there. That there, that there. And then we can put the jumpers. We're gonna get started on the bolt and it's immediately as that is completed. What's up with Jokio C? That's right, Oplinist. So the reason why I'm doing this is because we're gonna have so that the charging handle rides over the bolt, and then it can catch the bolts and then push it all the way back it needs to go, and then you can lock it back with the bolt catch. So now the bolt's being caught in the rails here. As you can see, it's almost like the way a real bolt works. It's actually caught in a rail, but it's also got a rod where the spring is, so it's kind of a bit different. Not really the same thing, but you know. Also, we're actually going to be doing the folding mechanism for the stock. Sadly, I'm going to do the standard pin one because I just cannot be bothered with battling against the usual one that I make, because it's just a bit too hard to do in LDD, so we're just going to be very boring with it. Then I'm going to build out the stock afterwards because I cannot be bothered to do it before everything else is done so I can get a right height for it. Also, let's do something smart. Save. Oops, that's not correct. Put that on top of there. Then we need to do finish. There we go. Plate, 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 plate. And then we put that on top, put that on top, and then another one comes. And that's a bit too tall. So we need to put this down there actually. And then we need to just put a 1x4 on top of that instead. 1x4, 2x4. Like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab us a pin. One of those that have the big sticky out bit. So it's easy to pull in real life. If LDD even has them. I haven't really checked. They should though. There it is. It's called a 2M frick snap with crosshole. But it's optimal because you can get your fingers around that and it's really easy. Oops. But I would give out as a piece of advice to try out making okay, I'll need a new one, to make HK grips 3 wide instead of 4 wide, because it feels a lot better to have a 3 wide grip for a gun that has more like a 2 wide grip with a lot of rounded stuff. So you're working on a new interchangeable barrel design. Can I do the AK-74 FSB Alpha next time? I have no clue what that is. Gonna assume it's from Modern Warfare. Or something like that. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I believe that is from Modern Warfare as well. But yeah, that's awesome. The handguard looks like it's really tricky to do though, so I don't know, probably not. I'm gonna complete this and see. Gonna complete the UMP-45 first and then see how I feel. Of how long it's gonna take before I make another gun. So yeah. No, I'll look into it. Maybe I'll do it in LDD. Nice. Satisfying. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna work on getting the vents in the Handguard now. Right in the middle of it, we have some pieces. Okay, first let's see the length of them. Let's say that's maybe 5 or 6 each. Like studs. So it goes about like that. Does it go over or right above? It goes a bit over. So then this one goes there. That might not leave us enough space though. Does not leave enough space. We're gonna make over and over. So that means that this is gonna go over. That one's gonna go there. That goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Now we pretty much just have to put pieces over all of that. Now the barrel is officially attached. Just making sure everything is completely attached. So that's that piece, that's that piece, so those can't be connected. That doesn't need to be connected. So we'll just put a 4 plate over there. And then this needs some more plates on the sides. What's up, Lightning's creations and stop motions? Appreciate it. Your favorite part so far is when I placed that Lego piece. um, make a 1 tutorial for normal Legos. I'm in Spanish. Not too sure what that's supposed to mean. Welcome back, Alpinist. HK433. I've been trying that for so long and I just can't get a design that looks good. I might actually have one lying around. Hold on, let me go check real quick. Gonna check off your screen just so you don't see any spoilers for projects. Should be in assault rifles. H. HK416D is what I last made. I don't see any 433 though. But yeah, I know I've tried it. I think that's the reason why I ended up with a HK416D instead. So. We can probably just use a... No, actually those aren't very usual. There we go. Put that there. Not too sure what to do with the area in here. Okay, so the rubber band is cleared now technically. So we can put... Okay, we'll see if we can lure it in there. No clue where that went. Hopefully it went where it was supposed to. It didn't. There we go. Maybe that's supposed to be just tiled out. Or it's supposed to be open. We'll leave it open. Because pretty soon here we're gonna need to get something else ready here. And what that something else is the top. Gonna need another one for attachment and stability. I'm just gonna shove those on top of each other and we're gonna start doing this. Just tiling everything out. Are you supposed to be covered? It's supposed to be covered. Okay, so we need to make tiles go above and connect everything so it actually is fine. Which means we need to put jumpers in the middle and hope that's how it goes. FAL? I want to so badly. I just suck at making FALs. This is how I do it. It is. So here's the bolt. Um, okay, so we have no jumper plates here yet. Hmm, very interesting. How am I supposed to connect these? Hmm, might just have to not do it because I can't do it any other way. These are just gonna have to be floating. We'll just fill in all the tile spaces that are left open. Or actually, this probably... Yeah, okay. So we can have some more jumpers in here. Whoops. So it seems like I should just start immediately with um, getting the charging handle in there. So this is where the charging handle will ride. It'll ride right over, hopefully smoothly without breaking everything. That's my biggest fear right now. How far back should the bolts go? Okay, so it should go about this far back. Almost to... Okay, it goes over that. Interesting. We'll make it go like this. And then no more, no less. Boom. Some people probably tell me to, like, make guns really complicated. Just because it's LDD, but I build like I do in real life when I build an LDD, so. IWI to 421, hopefully soon. Yup, the next pistol I make, I will have a LDD file available in the description because you're too lazy to look at the tutorial and place each piece on your own in LDD. Well, that's kind of the reason why I've made it that way. Is so that people who want to steal my LDD files to sell them is like they have to do a lot of work just to do it. So, see, openist, do a foul. I want to. I just suck. A Luger P08 would be cool. I have a Luger P08 in progress right now. It's getting ready to be ordered on Pick a Brick. So, yeah, a Luger would be cool, and it is going to be cool. So, you can look forward to that. For stability, we're actually going to attach this in here. It's not going to be a part of the um, tiles. I'm just going to cover it over like something like this, just like that. And I might leave a tiny rubber band attachment point in here just in case someone has issues with friction, like with the bolt or charging handle not going into place when the bolt is in the back position. That's not the piece I wanted. There it is. Nice thing with UMP is that it's very not complex at all, so it's pretty much just putting down a bunch of pieces. And just like that, it's already starting to take shape majorly. More World War II guns, please. I'm working on them. I'm just kind of hoping I'd be able to order the pieces for them so they'd be actually good uh, colors. When you're building Lego weapons and the cops walk in. Argentine version of the FAL. Not too sure what that is. Gonna assume it's just the paratrooper one because that's the one I've seen most countries use is the paratrooper variant of it. I could be wrong though. Usually am wrong with my assumptions. Should have that there, that there. Okay. Let's bind this together a little bit so it's not all unsturdy. The one thing I just hate about making 5 wide guns and like wide width differences is just that there's so much plate usage that's needed. And there's so much having to watch for the gaps, like making sure they're covered. I mean, especially on this thing, you can see how many pieces there are, and it's not even completed yet. Like there's 595 pieces. Yeah, the foul is annoying to build. You get people stealing guns. You'd be like that with your stuff when you make something, although your guns are not as good. I mean, it takes a long time to get to a certain stage of gun building, so yeah, the guns aren't bad, they're just in progress. So, the mag is looking really thin. I didn't want the mag wall to be massive. I'll give you a peek inside the mag wall. Then you might see why it's so thin. If I started extending it out more, it would just be really unrealistically big. If I could get rid of all this, I would, but there's just no way because it's already so thin here that I just can't do anything, sadly. And I thought about making the mag like thicker when it comes out of the mag wall, but I thought I may as well just keep a skinny mag throughout the whole thing because it would look really strange if I didn't. So in theory, when the bolt is pulled back, you wouldn't actually be able to see the top of the magazine. I just don't know if there would be space for a bullet detail where you could show that off. I mean, it would be easy just to slam one right in here, but it might mean that the piece holding the magazine release in place might just break off. But I don't know. I'm really unsure about this magazine release, if it would even work. So, I don't know. I think so, but I have no clue. Of course, I'm gonna test build it in real life before I even think about making a LDD file for it. So, I'm just gonna put this here so I can get a piece going under here. Okay, so that's covered. Now we're gonna make this gray as well, so we don't get confused. Make an ACOG. I suck. I had to make an ACOG. Any sites. LDD file is probably over 150. No, it's around 50. I'd say maybe 60. 60 to 70. Yeah, 60 to 65 US dollars for this thing so far. And I haven't even done the stock yet. And the stock's going to take a ton of plates. I mean, I still have a ton of filling in to do here. And I have to make the charging handle and all that. So there's a lot of pieces left to go on here. And I am running out of time. Big time running out of time. So I will need to go very soon. Very soon, as in technically 3 minutes. I don't have to, but I will. It's about a long day today, so been outside a ton recently because me and my girlfriend got these electric scooters. Bad idea for someone who loves fun like gadget things and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time in them. What is this? No, no, no. Yes. When I reach 10,000 subs, can I build a minigun in LDD? That's an awesome idea. I might just do that, to be honest. Like in a weekend, I just start making it, and I just completely it in LDD before I go to bed. That's a good idea. There's a good long while until 10K though, but that's just a massive milestone. What's the hardest gun I've made? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I thought the Vector was hard, and pretty much all the pistols I've made have been really hard. But yeah, Vector MPX is one I can remember right now. I believe the MK14 EBR that I made as well. That was really hard to do, and the FAMAS. But the most hard out of all of those must have probably been the MK14 EBR that I did. So, have you or anyone in chat bought a life-size Lego gun online, and if yes, from where? I bought it from Pick-a-Brick. I put together my own gun. I have a parts list for the M1911, so I just used that to order the M1911. If you're looking for the LDD file, then it's on the community page on my channel. If you're interested. Okay, so I can make it a bit taller, and it'll be fine. tiny knockoff Lego gun. What's up, Brady McCabe? Yeah, Snizer's selling something. I'm surprised Lego didn't uh, have any issues with that. Yes, Snizer's Eagle is kind of cool. I mean, the fact that you have to use this string in that kind of just ruins it for me. Um, like immediately just ruined it for me when it was that you had to use a string. I get Legos from Pick a Brick on Lego.com. What's up, Dave Duck? You want to get it, but as a middle schooler, money isn't easy to come by. It's really expensive. I would buy the kit, of course, if I were to buy it, but I don't know. I wouldn't bother buying it, to be honest. If I had money to spend, I wouldn't spend it on that. I mean, it can be as cool as it wants to be, but it's just not worth it for just a couple of pieces. And then, I mean, at that point, you're actually better off just trying to make it yourself, or trying to make a working Desregal yourself, because it's just so expensive. So the way this rubber band attachment point would work, it would just have to be a tiny rubber band, just to make sure that the charging cable goes forward. Is you just put the rubber band on here, go through the hole, and onto that pin. Then that should put the rubber band on there. Let's make all this gray as well, except for the pin. Pin can't really be gray. I try to color everything the best I can so that it would be like realistic for ordering pieces in real life. But yeah, it's not really that easy. I should stick to using gray pieces, but all of a sudden I need to use black for something, so. This is not going to be the best UMP. I'm already really unhappy with it because of the skinny mag. Makes it look really weird. I might just try to edit that, to be honest. What piece did I use here? It's 8. Yeah, because what I thought of doing was just extending on this. So once I've completed this magazine modification thing, I am actually going to head off because it's really late and I need sleep pretty badly. It's 3:06 a.m. right now, so yeah, sleep is going to be needed. Whoops, that didn't work. I'll fix that in studio. I'll also recolor the magazine in studio. But yeah, that's the UMP progress so far. Might continue it tomorrow. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see when I continue it next time. It took a lot of time before I continued now, so yeah. Yeah, Bricklink is just uh, it's not really good for me because where I live, you have to pay a lot in taxes and a lot in I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, in Bricklink, I have to pay a lot for it. That's what I'm gonna say. So thank you guys so much for tuning in onto the stream. Really, really do appreciate it, especially since it's really long. Since I even did a stream or even uploaded something. But this tutorial will be available very, very, very soon. I will record the tutorial tomorrow, and I'll probably get it out tomorrow as well. We'll see. But yeah. Uh, I forgot how I did this. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. We'll see when the video comes out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.